Hello, hello, you guys. Welcome back, Scorpio gang. So, we're going to see what is going on for you for the mid June when it comes to the matters of love. So, let's get started. So, as I play out the cards, we're going to go through them one by one. And we're going to pull from some other decks as well. And then at the end, I'm going to kind of summarize everything so it makes a lot more sense. At the bottom of the deck, so your overall energy, we have here the Knight of Pentacles coming in. So a little bit of some movement, a little slow movement when it comes to love, because Knight is technically like the slowest um, knight there is and when it comes to tarot. But let's get a little bit further into this. So we have here the Three of Cups. So some sort of celebration you're looking to have when it comes to the matters of love. Let's get a little bit more into this. We have here the Listen card. So major arcana card coming through. That's pretty much the Hierophant card when it comes to tarot. So there's something that your ancestors are getting you to listen to. Now, with the overall energy being the Knight of Pentacles, maybe it's telling you to slow down. Maybe you're so used to going at a faster pace, and it's telling you to slow down in order to have this success and this celebration that you're looking for. So next card we have here is passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. So a lot of times when it comes to the matters of love, when we have that passion, that excitement, that like chemistry, that everything is just going so great, we can tend to want to rush things. So I feel like the starting off energy is telling you to, just take a beat, like allow it to flow. Let's see where this goes. So we have here community. Wow, that's a beautiful card. Look at that rainbow beaming there. We also have butterflies, representing that transformation. So good start when it comes to love, Scorpios. I want to see where this goes. And maybe I jinxed it. So we have here the Eight of Swords. There could be some energy of maybe sabotaging it, maybe some thoughts that can go a little bit on the negative side, maybe something that's keeping you up, maybe being like, maybe this is too good to be true, maybe this is how it always starts so passionate, so great, and maybe it's not going to go that way. There's something negative in your mindset, I feel like, is coming up. And we have your card, Just Breathe. Once again, it's spirit universe coming in and saying, hey, it's all right. We don't need to know all the answers. We don't need to know where it's going to fully go. All we need to know is that we have right now, and right now, just take a chill pill. Just breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. And it's easier said than done sometimes, right? We have here seduction. Ooh, we Scorpios. We have here attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party influence. Okay, interference, sorry. So when things can be very passionate and hot and heavy, okay, it can move a little fast, okay. It could be a situation that maybe, sometimes you can have a situation with a person where it can just be great chemistries, and maybe you guys just end up just being a hookup. Maybe it's not something more. And even though it could seem that way, even if it could seem that you guys have such a great bond, so take it a little easy. I feel like there's something saying just put a little brakes on it. Take your foot off the gas a little bit and let it cruise. Let the car cruise. We have here stand still. See, I'm telling you, there's something that's saying slow down, honey. Slow down. King of Cups, a lot of emotions, a lot of love, King of Cups, that's that water energy coming through, Scorpio. So it's you kind of coming in and you're reading as well. So I feel like you have a lot of love to give, but there's something that's cautioning you to kind of take it a little bit slower, like, maybe not full on give all of your heart, okay? We have here win or lose, okay? So what this win or lose card is, a lot of times something can just be black and white, or either win or lose. In every situation, you actually can kind of look at there could be some positive. Sometimes some situation you got to dig down deep to find that positive, but there is. So in this situation, I feel like if you go into this mentality of, whatever it's meant to be will be, I feel like it's going to take off some pressure from this situation because I feel like maybe something isn't what it seems, you know? We have here not enough. Stress, frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. Yeah, I was feeling some sort of negative thought that was coming through here with that Seven of Swords. So there is a little bit of this, like, oh my God, it's so great, but wait, could it be I've been wrong before, or like maybe I'm not good enough, or maybe they wouldn't be into a person like me. There's some sort that those may not be the exact words, hun, but there's something that is there. You're gonna know whatever that negative self talk is, okay? And we have here the truth card, okay? Be truthful about a situation, any situation where it can go to that extreme love bomb. Sometimes you just got to take a second and be like, you know what? Maybe this could be going on a little too fast. Why is that? Because some people can come in really hot and heavy. And I always believe that a person can only fool for about 6 months on average. Okay. On average, most people, some people can only do a couple weeks, but most people, 6 months. 6 months. Okay. After that, it's going to be really hard for them to continue to fake whatever they're faking. So I feel like there's something that you just need to be a little bit more honest with yourself when it comes to the matters of love, and really just slow it down. Slow it down, honey. Okay, slow it down. We have here Six of Swords, moving away energy. And I feel like this is more of moving away from maybe a belief system, that sabotage energy that was coming out through. I feel like you need to be a little bit more truthful and honest of your value. You're great. You're worth. We have here the Embrace card. Major Arcana card. So 2 times you have 2 Major Arcana cards coming through for you. So this is quite a big shift and a change. And I feel like it's about opening yourself to love, opening your horizons, okay? Really embracing the abundance and the love and, the joys of the world. There is some sort of surrendering that's occurring. We have here Dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out things come to light, adapt, change, heal. Something's going to be revealed to you in regards to this situation. Um, like I said, being more lighthearted, being more kind of carefree in it, not so fast to jump to something. I feel like it's going to help you really adapt to this situation and have more control of yourself. 'Cause I almost feel like you want to maybe throw all your baskets into one, and something's saying, whoa, 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 chill, cruise, see this thing out, see where this goes. We have here courage. Now I know that it takes courage to open yourself up to love, and it's great that you're doing that. But the same way how this feels like these are waves that are hitting this rock. It's like the waves are coming and really crashing in, but the rock is just there to stop it and kind of slow it down, and then it kind of goes back down. I just really feel like I feel like I'm repeating myself. Something fast coming in, and the universe is saying, "Hey, hey, 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 slow it down. Let's go more ease. Let's just take a beat, okay?" We have here the Tower card, so something's gonna come up. I mean, the card we had from before, there was something that was going to trigger where it was going to cause a healing, it was going to cause you to adapt. So something's coming to light, some sort of change, some sort of truth is going to happen. It's going to kind of come out of nowhere. Doesn't necessarily have to be bad, but we have here another Major Arcana card coming out of the Confront card. So something from your childhood is going to come up. There's something that's going to trigger something, a past wound, a past situation. A lot of times this card for me, it kind of represents maybe being abandoned as a child, abandoning your younger self, not doing what it is that you were always wanting to do, having to feel as if you had to kind of close that part off. And I feel like the situation is triggering some sort of old wound for you. We have here the Clock card. Need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal, progress. So, need time, takes time. Okay, it's about that slow energy again. Understanding there's always cycles and there's always change just around the corner. There is something that's healing. This situation is bringing up a healing for you. And I feel like the reason why they keep bringing up the whole slowing down energy is because if you come in too fast in this situation, it's going to trigger this past wound, and then the past wound with whatever sabotage voice that's in your head, that belief thing, is going to explode this, and it's almost like it's gonna come crashing and burning, where you have to kind of take the step by step. It's like if you were to be going up a stairs, when you could skip a couple of steps at some point, but at some stage you could actually miss that step and fall, right? So it's about just taking one step at a time. We have here miracles. You're meant to have this abundance, and once again, we have this rainbow coming in. So there is beautiful energy that wants to kind of just burst through in your reading, but I feel like it's about the right timing of it kind of coming through. Okay. So we have here the strength card. You're going to have a lot of strength in the situation. Leo energy kind of coming through for you. I really like that, because you're gonna need it. Okay, you're gonna need it. This situation is different than any other love situation that has occurred for you. I really feel like this is different. There's a part of you that's been waiting for a certain type of love to come through. You've been waiting quite a while for it to come through, but I feel as if maybe in the past is because there has been a little bit of a rush when it comes to matters of love, that if you do the same patterns, it's like there's a saying out there. I know I'm going to butcher it as I always do, that talks about, it's insane for you to want change when you keep doing the same thing over and over. I totally butchered that. But pretty much just trying to say that, if you keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting change, that's insane. Like, how could there be change if you keep doing the same thing over and over? And it's like, I feel as if there's an underlining in the situation when it comes to matters of love, that you've been maybe repeating the same pattern. You tell yourself, oh, this time it's going to be different, but somehow you kind of get back into that loop because of whatever that wound is from your childhood, from child situations, something from when you were a kid, kind of comes through. And my, we have here stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. Oh my. Now, I don't know if this is this particular person, because remember we had the tower situation, or if this is just something from the past that's coming through. Let's see what the next card shows. Purification. So it's releasing. I feel like it's releasing this sabotage energy. I feel like it's releasing this deception, releasing this energy of feeling betrayed from a particular situation. If it is this particular person, it's okay, because well, I mean, it's not okay, but what I mean by that is you're going to be fine. In If it's a past situation, there's something that this person is triggering within you that's causing some sort of healing to come through in your reading. We have here the Justice card. Yeah, that's what I mean by you're going to be fine. I'm not trying to sugarcoat anything that could happen to you. Everyone goes through stuff. Everyone has the stages, but I just keep feeling like you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. There's going to be justice in the situation. Things are going to balance itself out. You don't have to worry at all. We have here throat chakra. Maybe you struggle to articulate how you feel, really speak up for yourself. So working on your throat chakra is really going to be helpful for you. We also have here the heart chakra coming through. Wow, two chakras coming through, your heart chakra and your throat chakra. Heart chakra, I sensed it. I sensed there was something in the matters of your heart. The throat chakra, I didn't see that one. I didn't see that one coming. But if you have time, try to make an effort to work on these chakras, because it's really going to help you when it comes to the matters of love. Oh, thank God, it's not another chakra card. So we have here the helpless and hopeless. I mean, is it better? Not really, because it's pretty much the same card we had from before. But there's once again that the imagery that I'm getting of something from your childhood that kind of haunts your love situations. Like, you're great and you're fine on your own, and then when love comes up, it's like boom, something triggers you, something brings up this little kid that didn't get love, or this little kid that felt abandoned, or this little kid that XYZ. There's something that maybe your back, maybe someone turned their back on you. I'm really emphasizing on the fact of seeing only the back. We're not seeing the face of the person. The other card, it was the same thing. It was seeing the back. So I just feel as if that there's something that happened that keeps creating this dialogue in your head of why love won't really come in. We have here coffin, endings, new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. So there really is going to be an end in a particular situation, and I feel like it's ending this old belief, this old thoughts, this old situation that no longer serves you, so that you can have a new beginning. You can have what it is that you're looking for. Wow. I feel like the illusions, the things from the past, this thing that you've been believing of maybe not worthy, or I can't have love, or XYZ, whatever it is, I feel like this situation is triggering that healing, so you no longer have that thought pattern, so that you can move on. You can move on to brighter and better times. We have here the Five of Cups. You're no longer going to be feeling like you're in the cold, left out in the cold, no longer be feeling like there was missed opportunities. Things are really getting better for you. We have here the healing. Now, my, this is another major arcana card. So, Scorps, be kind to yourself, okay? This process is going to be a little intense, okay? Which, I mean, Scorps, most times it's intense for you. I get it. Your life can be quite intense. But jokes aside, be very kind to yourself in this process, in this journey. And maybe that's what it is about, once again, that's slowing down. We may want to rush through these healing processes, and the best thing you can do is take it one step at a time, because this belief, this old thought, this thing that makes you feel trapped and caged in, you're going to break away from it the more that you go towards healing. And we have here karmic relationship, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. There was someone that just wasn't meant to be for you. Once again, it wasn't very clear if it's this particular person we started off talking about, or if it's a past person. I feel more like it's a past person and not this new person. But there was no indication that was showing up of either or. Just because I feel like on the storylines, there's two different types of Scorpios. Where some of you, it is this new person, and some of you, it is a past person, which sucks, because I mean, like, well, if it's a new person, I want to know, right? But there needs to be that illusion of that secret, because I feel like if it is this new person, you have to find, it's almost like you have to believe in order to surrender or find it. It's like it's part of the destiny. It's part of how things are going to lay out for you. It's like you can't know all the steps, because if you do, then the healing won't actually be done properly. There's something about you not being able to know everything in a situation. Nosy me wants to just pull out another deck and be like, who is it? Is it this person? But we're going to trust. We're going to have faith. Okay. And oh my God. Do you see that says trust? What did I just say? Oh my God. I said that we are going to trust and have faith. I'll be damned. And the trust card comes out. Wow. Wow. I'm sometimes even I get a little speechless, guys. We just go, I mean, just to talk about the card a little bit, it seems very calm. Like, it's just like a calm, peaceful night. The water's just still. The sand's all smooth. The moon's just right. The sky's just like the tree's not even blowing. It just feels as if that's the stage you're heading towards. But wow, the trust card. My God. Whew. So we have here the Nine of Swords coming through. There was a lot of trials and tribulations you had to go through when it comes to love. There was some sleepless nights, there was some heartache, there was some locking off your emotions. Maybe that's why, the chakra card for your heart came up, and then also not speaking up, because last time when you confessed how you really felt, it didn't work out. So I feel like maybe that's why both of those chakras came through. But I feel like there's a change, man. Yeah. We have here the Blossom card, another major arcana card as well in this deck. So, guys, as much as I wish I could jump through the screen and hug you, please hug yourself. Please go towards your support team, because I really do feel like there's gonna be some intense healing, beautiful healing, necessary healing, but gonna be some intense healing. But what's gonna come out of it is you're just going to be blossoming and seeing how much you are just this beautiful sun. Like, look at how she's turning the leaves into this beautiful vibrant. I don't know what that yellow thing is, but we're gonna call it the sun, okay? And it's just so beautiful. It's so beautiful how she's just taking her power and she's just bringing it all into one. Wow. We have here camera, reminiscing, keepsake, um, learning from the past, make memories. So yeah, I really, like I was saying, I really do feel like for most of you, it's a past person. It's not this new person that's going to be lingering around. The new person probably just triggers the healing, but I feel like this situation is more of a past person that is being shed, and you're seeing things more clearly. And we have here delight. I mean, you are like, when you're going through a chaotic time, sometimes it is hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel, but you are gonna have it. I'm telling you. I just felt like, the rainbow was peeking through, the sun was peeking through, more abundance, more calmness, more just kind of just taking a step back and really going through this process slowly is really gonna help you, Scorpios. Um, I mean, there's going to be a community around you. There's going to be a support team that you're going to lean on. That's going to help you. Okay. Taking time to stand still, not trying to rush this process is really going to help you go through it properly. Understand that being truthful to yourself in all situations, whether it is, sometimes it's the ugly truth and it sucks, but sometimes we need to hear it in order for us to purge and move forward. Okay, you're having courage is going to help you through this process, understanding that miracles are on the way for you. You're gonna be fine. Okay, you're going through this situation of purging old, releasing, so that you can, birth that new. You will no longer have to have these illusions, these things that are around you. And trust is going to help you through this process, okay? Because you are a delightful, beautiful person, and you're meant to have the love that you want. You're meant to have this abundance around, okay? There's a lot of passion that you have within you. You give a lot of passion. You're also really fine. But understand that sometimes we can really get in our head and make ourselves feel like we're not good enough and sabotage situations because of things that has happened in the past, and that ego voice can get so loud sometimes. But understand that, the more that you become more free, lighthearted, you adapt to situations, understand that there always is going to be change. Not every situation is going to be all dandy. It's going to be okay, because in time things will always work out. There's always going to be winter, there's always going to be summer, right? There's always going to be those stages, well, depending on where you live. But my point is there's always going to be a cycles and always been this, changes. Someone did sabotage you, stab you in the back, did something that wasn't so nice, and I know that it sucks, but what happens is you're going to be releasing this so that you can have growth, you can have new beginning, you can go through that change. That person wasn't meant for you. They were karmic. They were here to teach you lessons of how to let go and really love yourself. And honestly, you still have whatever good memories. If you want, you can keep those memories, right? But understand that that was the past, is not your future. Excuse me. The more that you listen to the universe and listen to the guidance that is coming through, connect with your vibrations, the easier this process is going to be. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Okay, understand it's not about winning and losing. Okay, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Being more free is going to really help you embrace the situation, embrace this part of the journey that you're going through. These things that we hold on from our past, as much as we want to cover it under a rug, it does not help, because it will eventually come through. There's no need to be waiting anymore. You don't need to wait for your ships to come in. What happens is the more that you go through this healing process, the more that this thing is just going to come around the corner. You won't have to feel like you're helpless. You won't have to feel like you're lost. Working on your heart chakra and working on your throat chakra is really going to help. I mean, my throat chakra is feels like I got murdered right now. And I haven't been talking that long, but I really feel like when you work on these things, it's really going to help you in this healing process, help you break away and, shed away from this thing that's been keeping you trapped and change, so you can actually blossom and you can actually show your beautiful light, because you're meant to, honey. You're meant to. I know you wanted to have celebration in a situation with something, with a person, but it just wasn't meant for you. There was some sort of thing that just wasn't going to work out. And there's no need for you to sabotage a new connection, a new situation, because you have a lot of love to give. You really do. But you need to move away from this old pattern, this old situation. Yes, it's going to be triggering. Yes, it may not be so fun, but you got this, track. You got this. You don't ever have to worry because you have the universe around you that is going to make sure that things balance out. They're making sure that there is justice. They don't want you to feel like you're left out in the cold anymore. They don't want you to feel like things are not going to work out. They want you to work your way towards loving yourself a lot more, but just understand that um this is not what is it, there's a saying, is like, this is not a race, it's a marathon. It takes time. You got to go through these stages. As much as we want to rush because that ego and pride will tell us all those things, it's okay to go slow. Okay, let's see for Scorps, what is the advice that wants to come through. Oh wow, I feel like one card already flipped. No, this is a card from another deck. Voyage. Yeah, you're on a journey. This is not even for this deck, it's for another deck. But voyage. You're definitely on a journey. You're definitely on a path. But what other advice wants to come through for Scorpios? What advice can help them through the situation that they're going through? So we have here action. Action, action, action. There was this interview I was watching, and the guy was talking about, fear, and how a lot of times we can wait till something's perfect before we take action, before we take movement. And the difference between two people is the person that takes action, even if they fail, they have more knowledge than that person that didn't take action. And say there's a person that took action for 5 years. They kept taking action, action, action. And a person that waited to take that one action in that 5 years, of course, that other person's going to have more knowledge and have more success because they kept going back over and over and over. But the key when it comes to taking action is knowing also when to stop, when something's not going so right, when to take a step back, reevaluate, and really know how to move forward afterwards. What's the final advice for Scorpios? That's the second time that you have the card coming out, embrace, and it says, through each other you find the missing pieces. I really feel like this new love that comes through is really going to help you open your heart space up. Whether you end up with this person or not, is really going to help you find your way back to love with you, love with other people. I really feel like it's allowing you to open back your heart up. I'm really drawn back to the fact of that blossom card. When you think about like a flower blossoming, it starts off closed and then it slowly opens its way and it just shows this beautiful beauty that comes through. And it's like, I feel like you've had it closed off for so long, your beauty, and it's time for you to blossom. It's time for you to shine.